Hey travelers, welcome to Malta! In this episode we focus on Malta's cities. We feature some nightlife and even have some tips on how to get around in Malta for you.
Let's start with Valletta.
The capital city of Malta is beautiful, historic and compact.
But also a hotspot for cruise tourism.
Because Valletta has a cruise terminal nearby, large waves of visitors arrive on shore each day during the season.
In 2025, a record of 960,000 passengers passed through the port. They even built a lift for the cruise passengers. The Baraka lift is a modern panoramic elevator providing quick access between the waterfront and the city center. It saves a long walk up the winding roads and steps. You arrive directly at the Upper Baraka Gardens. This is also the reason why this actually very beautiful viewpoint is always very crowded. The influx of the cruise ships gives the city energy and bustle, but also means crowded streets,
packed attractions,
and long waits during peak hours. So, if you want Valletta sights with fewer people, go early morning, right when museums open,
or late afternoon after cruise tenders leave.
Because actually the city has many exciting sights and nice places to offer. Like a splash of color, the many bay windows of the Baroque manor houses stand out from the honey-colored sandstone. Galleria, that's what the Maltese call them. By the way, if you didn't come by the cruise ship, you can come by bus, for example. There is a useful mobile app for public transport in Malta, Talinia. But beware, the traffic is a nightmare, especially in and around Valletta. Buses often do not run according to the timetable and often take a different route. Our 13 kilometers ride from Valletta to Bugibba, which we will introduce you later in the video, once took 2 hours. You can also book a ride. Bolt is very common in Malta. But at peak times their price triples and they still don't get through traffic faster. And one more note, in case you want to rent a car. It's left-hand traffic in Malta. Our next stop is Sliema. Sliema is a lively seaside town just across the harbor from Valletta.
It's a great place to watch the boats and enjoy coastal views.
Evenings here have a relaxed local feel compared with Valletta's daytime tourist crush. The third town in the seamlessly built up part of the island is St. Julian's.
St. Julian's, Malta's entertainment hub.
You won't find interesting architecture or culture here.
It's where visitors come to party and where younger crowds gather.
At least the area around Spinola Bay has a little bit of charm.
Outside the nightlife core, you'll find quieter bays and good waterfront dining.
By the way, you won't find a notable beach in this part of the island. Rugged rocks dominate the coastline. But there are quite beautiful beaches in Malta. We've dedicated a special episode to them. You will find it in our Malta playlist. But first, you should take a look at Bugibba.
Up on the northern coast, more family-oriented and calmer than St. Julian's.
We start our tour at the old watchtower. Here at the east end of the village, the landscape is slightly elevated. Therefore, we have a great view over St. Paul's Bay from here. You can also see the new Bugibba jetty, which we will visit later. Right next to our starting point, we see a water sports club and various restaurants. Farther down we discover the old boat shelter. We go even farther east towards the center and get to the new Bugibba jetty. Many boat tours start from here. The seahorse cruises, for example.
There is no real beach. The sun seekers are looking for a place to linger between the rocks and the concrete walls. Here on the promenade you will find various cafes, also some large chains are represented here. At the east end of the village there are a few more highlights. The aquarium, for example. It shares the building with a really recommendable restaurant. In the time before sunset, this area is very popular.
Finally, we want to show you something that you wouldn't expect here. The Café del Mar Malta. That's right. There's not only one in Ibiza, but also here in Malta. There's always something going on here until late night. In our next video, we show you a great hotel very close to here.
That's it for now. Thanks for watching.